Hello, this is Vampire. Here with a question for you guys. Right here you can see there's 3 items. All 3 are tactical. So we have a tactical knife, a tactical pen, and a tactical flashlight. And basically my question is, which one do you prefer? It's just a question of opinion, so nothing majorly serious, just a discussion, lighthearted, just for fun. And share some ideas and maybe see a perspective that you may not have heard before. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is that the tactical flashlight, I usually recommend to people that they ask me questions like, my daughter is going to go off to college, what do you recommend? And I would suggest a tactical flashlight because most people out there, maybe a knife might feel too extreme for some people. They might feel that it's too much. So if they're already having a mental block towards the knife, then chances are they're not going to be thinking of it during a crisis situation. They're not going to use it. Chances are, unfortunately. So in that case, I'd rather have them get more familiar with a tool and actually enjoy using the tool on a regular basis. And a flashlight is actually something I think that would be easier for people to get into, for your average person to get into. So I do recommend the flashlight. Another thing about the flashlight that you might want to think about is on the Surefire website, if I'm not mistaken, they say something like 60 or 65 lumens or higher is what is accepted for self-defense flashlight in order to temporarily blind a person in a self-defense scenario. Now, I've used this flashlight. All my tactical flashlights are above 65 lumens, and I've actually flashed myself in the eye in a dark environment. So I'm in the dark, and then I just flash it against the mirror right into my own face and stuff, just to try to get the effect. I've actually flashed it directly into my face too, just to see what that's like. And yeah, it's definitely bothersome. I can definitely see this light white thing in my face even after I remove the flashlight, but it's not gonna stop me if I'm a determined, angry attacker. So that's something to think about. If it does, that's fantastic, but you should also expect that it may not. And I guess that's why we have the impact crown there, so you could flash them in the eyes and then immediately strike them with a hammer fist right into the face area. All right, so that's what that's for. But just something to think about right there. There's no guarantee that the flash to the eyes is necessarily going to end the scenario for you right there. If it does, fantastic. The pen easily out of the 3, the most convenient to carry. Don't you guys agree? Because it's the tiniest. The pen also seems very, out of the 3, it maybe the least out of place. But then having a flashlight, I think, is also quite accepted. If you're walking around and you got this flashlight, it's not necessarily, oh, this guy's looking for trouble, or this guy is, he's a bad boy or whatever. And same with the pen. Although this is definitely a tank compared to most pens. Let's take a look right there. It is quite thick. It has the grip slip prevention. Nice meaty grip right there. The striking area. But it is actually a real pen. It is not trying to pretend to be a pen when it's actually something else. No, this is a real pen. And then, of course, we have the convenient pocket clip. And the right here in the back, we have the glass breaker, which I would not want to get hit by this. So definitely can be very effective, but at the same time, it's not necessarily out of place. So if you're caught carrying this thing, it's not necessarily super crazy. The tactical knife, definitely in some areas you just cannot be walking around with this thing. But on the other hand, it is definitely more extreme. It is more heavy duty. So if I'm in a bad situation out of the three, guess which one I'm gonna pick? I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's gonna be the knife for sure. If I'm in a really bad situation out of the three, the knife is gonna have much more firepower, should I say. It has lethal capabilities, although you don't have to go there. You don't have to go there, but out of the three, definitely the most devastating. So anyway, just some thoughts right there. Tell me what you guys think. I personally like all three. I carry all three. I rotate them. Sometimes carry multiple ones and stuff. So I have no problem. I'm not going to limit myself to one.